my colouring in.
That's good.
It's very pretty. I like the fact that I have the iron brew, that I have blue juice. The bottle looks suspiciously like a dick, just saying. And then I have black bottle. I have no idea what's in the black bottle, probably some potion of some sort. And there's a piper, and there's a guy doing shot put, and there are Highland dancers in there, and there's flags, and there are brightly coloured tents and mountains that have like grey, white snow in them for whatever reason. She do, but then they look pretty. They look very pretty. I've now sorted out my pencils in the right colour, so I'm really happy with myself now. Feel a lot better. I love how you suddenly quiet, you're not talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sharon's learning some French. Speak some French then, come on, impress us.
Bonjour. Ça va?
What was it you said a while ago?
What?
What was it you said a while ago? Iliad something.
Fuck, I've forgotten. Iliad de on.
Which is?
2 years ago, apparently.
Ah. French.
Yo.
Got that French, yo. So I've just made some fruit jam, as I've written in the label there, and yeah, it looks slightly dodgy. Basically had like a mixed like summer fruits box that had to be used, so I made jam out of it. Look at the pan there. So cleared up our fridge because it was getting pretty icy again. I put like more fruit in the box there. In boxes, I put like the sausages in bags rather than like, you know, having all in like other bags and it just causing up a great deal of mess. So that's what I spent my day doing. I just made some homemade French toast and some homemade jam. Oh dear. These standers. I think the jam's starting to melt on top of the hot toast, so that's why it's going a bit gloopy, but I'm looking forward to eating this. Nom 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 nom. Don't think Latte likes me very much. He's been in his little bed the entire time. You okay, kitty? It's alright, I won't hurt you. So cute. Plane. You can really hear that, can't you? Hello everyone, so it's Sunday the 21st of August and I can't remember the last time I vlogged. As you can see, I'm in a different location. I'm crashing over at my friend's house. She's gone off to London for a few days, so she's asked me to look after a cat for her, but the poor cat hasn't moved. Apparently he's a bit of a grumpy cat, so he doesn't like company that much, so he's basically been sitting in his bed the entire time. I hadn't vlogged in a while, I think. I think like the proper vlogging I did was on Tuesday when I was doing some colouring in the flat. I was working the Wednesday and the Thursday. Thursday itself was a really stressful day and I did not feel good whatsoever. I was just in a foul mood. I was just, you know, not having the best day. Lots of bad luck like happened all at once. Basically, I was getting impatient as to trying to find a starting date for my new job, and I contacted the HR and they said they hadn't received my disclosure form, so they wanted me to come back in and fill it into them or send them another form. And that was getting really stressful because I was like, the post office obviously haven't done their job, like they haven't like sent over the disclosure. And for like working in these for the youth worker jobs I'm doing, I need to have my disclosure to be able to work with children. So I was really stressed out, like I didn't have a starting date, like I knew my last couple of shifts at work were fast approaching, and I was scared that I wasn't going to have another job to just like ease into afterwards. So during the late shift on the first day, I was super stressed, and yeah, I basically like got my colleagues into a little bit of a worry as well, which was not the best thing. As soon as I got back home from my late shift, what was waiting for me in the post but my disclosure? Yep. So on the Friday, I was meant to have an interview, but I didn't feel well at all. I basically like had next to no voice when I woke up in the morning, and I had next to no energy, so I decided to not go to the interview, which in the end worked out because the boss of the job that I am going to, she got in touch with me to ask about a starting date. So I'm starting my new job on the 29th, which will be really interesting, very exciting. I'm still a little worried about like the number of hours it's going to be. Hopefully that may increase. I mean, I could always ask, but it's not ideal, but still, I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be something that's like related to my undergraduate degree, like as such, like, you know, education and different things like that. I finally found out about the starting date for that, which is like, it's a little bit of weight off my shoulders and that kind of thing. So yeah, that was really good. Saturday was my first day at my concert band job. So I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, left the flat at like 10 to 8 or something, and then basically got a bus at like 8:20, which got into Fraserburgh at 9:30, and then did like the morning. I was there to help out with the morning rehearsal that day. It was really good. It was really good fun. It was basically just me like handing out music to everyone, like playing parts for certain music. So yeah, it went by in the flash. I mean, like, to think I travelled like an hour and a half for like a 2-hour, like I basically travelled 3 hours for a 2-hour rehearsal. So it's not ideal, but if anything, it's like encouraging me to start driving lessons. So I really hope that happens at some point. The staff are really nice, they're really friendly. The conductor who I'm working with for the concert band, she's hilarious, she's so funny. So I'm really looking forward to like keep on working with her for the upcoming year. So yeah, that's really exciting. Saturday night. Saturday was weird for me. Well, I say Saturday, yesterday. So yesterday for me was pretty weird. Like I basically got back from Fraserburgh at like 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, went into my current job to pick up the keys because I'm early tomorrow, and I ended up staying there for like an hour waiting to talk to my colleague, and then I basically went to Morrison's, got like a heck of stuff for like, got quite a big shopping for the flat, and I was carrying that my usual bag with music and saxophone on my back, so by the time I got back home I was like exhausted, just really tired. So yeah, I then ended up having like, I was basically just chilling out in the flat. I think I ended up having a nap at like 7 o'clock in the evening. I tried to get to sleep, realised I couldn't, and then made more French toast with jam, because I had the proper ingredients this time. And then I was staying up most of the night. I was pretty much, you know, doing stuff on the computer, and there were a lot of planes you can hear flying past. I stayed up for most of the night. I was like still in the living room at like 20 to 4 in the morning. I was basically just on the computer, you know, like just doing stuff. I was sorting out other bits and bobs. I created business cards for my YouTube channel, which is interesting, so hopefully they'll arrive soon. They're from Vistaprint, and I was editing one for like my freelance stuff for music as well, but I'm on the fence whether I should get them, basically because of money, because I'm trying to save, well, I say trying to save money. I ended up getting a takeaway tonight, so I finally went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at like 11, 12 in the afternoon, this afternoon, and then basically packed a bag, got stuff, and then I got here to my friend's house, to this house, at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've been here ever since. As I've now found out my starting date for my new job, this coming week will be the last week at my part-time job that I've had during my undergraduate studies, which is really weird. It was only meant to be a summer job, and it's lasted 2 years and 3 summers, which is crazy. Accepted my best friend at work as well, and of course I met wonderful people like Scott, who you've seen in the vlogs. So I can't believe it's coming to an end, really. I mean, like, I'm going to miss my work colleagues so much. They're the most amazing bunch of people ever. But when I think about the fact soon I will no longer have to say, sorry, there's not an open top bus in Aberdeen, I just can't wait for that. I really can't wait to say that. It just, makes me so happy to think I no longer have to say that. So I'm staying here at my friend's house, and then I have to get the bus, which will take like half an hour or so to get to my work. So I'll need to get that in the morning, I'm in the early shift. And then my last shift at work at this job will be on the Wednesday. I have organised a leaving meal on the Saturday. After my second concert band day, once I get back from Fraserburgh, I will get ready in the flat and go out for my leaving dinner. I've booked this really nice restaurant in Aberdeen. Well, I hope it's really nice. It's like, comes up as number 1 on TripAdvisor, which is good, and it's like an award-winning place for curry, stuff like that, so it'll be really good for that. So 8848 it's called, so really looking forward to that. Booked for a lot of people, hopefully all my colleagues are going to be there. One of my other colleagues at work, he's recently just got a graduate job with the same company, but he'll need to move to Edinburgh to start on that. So I said that he could join me in my leaving party, so it's our leaving dinner. He felt bad, he thought he was going to like steal my thunder or anything, but I was like, it's absolutely fine, like seriously, I don't care. It's just as long as we get everyone together, we all have a lovely time, that's all that matters, really. So I'm really looking forward to it. It should be good. That dog's a bit crazy, isn't it? Do you hear that, Latte? Dog's crazy, isn't it? Tomorrow I'm in early. I'm thinking after work I'll come back to the house, make sure the cat's okay, and then possibly head back to my flat, because I have to sort something out in the morning and it would be easier for me to get there from my flat. So I would head over from my flat, get what I need, and then possibly come back here on the Tuesday morning. I'm not working on the Tuesday, so I'll come back here Tuesday morning, make sure the cat is okay, everything's fine, and then I'll need to go back into town. One thing I'll need to do is to go into City Council and sort out council tax, because I haven't heard anything about it and I'm really worried, because yeah, I should have really started paying for it last month, but for some reason I've heard nothing, so it really worries me. So I'm going to go over, ask them, you know, see what the dealio is and everything. Wednesday I do my final shift, it's early as well, so I'll be staying here the Tuesday night, so I'll be able to get to work on Wednesday and feed the cat at the same time. Yeah, it's you know, I'm not 100% sure how the week's going to pan out. You could probably tell by now I have combined these 2 weeks together because I've had no chance to upload in time for Monday, which I hope you guys will understand. I think it may be easier if I combine my weekly vlogs into like, or have like 2 weekly vlogs and combine them into a vlog. That might be an idea. Either that, or I may start doing monthly vlogs. I don't know. It's just I need to figure out something that works out for me, and my life has been pretty crazy at the moment, you know, in terms of trying to start out this new job and everything. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I've got the TV on. It's on mute at the moment. It's on. It's got Have I Got News for You? But the new episode of Suits is coming on Dave after this, so I'll be able to watch that. My friend said that I can help myself to the tea because she doesn't use it. So I'm having the Clipper like sleep easy tea or whatever it's called. Like I filmed a little clip at the start. Yeah, it's weird to be in this house. It's a nice wee house. Actually, it's really nice. It's making me think of what it would be like to live in a house of my own. Like to live just with me. Well, I mean not just with me, but with the cat. But the cat just still hasn't moved. Can't even tell. He's just in that corner there. It's been recording for almost 20 minutes. Shit. That's going to be fun to edit. Have fun with that, future alien. I'm going to go and watch Suits and then go to bed because I have to get up earlier for work tomorrow. But I hope you guys are all well. I hope you understand for this being a 2-week vlog and thing. And yeah, and I also want to send lots of love to Emma Wicks. I watched her vlog where she started doing weekly vlogs, and once again she had a really difficult situation at work. Just want to say I'm proud of you, sweetie, for getting through it. Such an inspiration. And yeah, I mean, if you're not a subscriber of Emma, like, you need to go and watch her videos. She's genuine, and she's a mental health advocate, but also an LGBTQ advocate, so that really speaks to me as well. She helped me a lot with my recovery as well. The past couple of years or so. So yeah, I would highly recommend you watch her videos. She went through another extremely difficult situation at work, which wasn't fair for her. So I hope you find something that works out for you, sweetheart. You really deserve it. So yeah, now I'm finally gonna go. So I hope you guys are doing really well, and I'll catch up with you guys later on in the week. In the meantime, night night. I am in love with these dungarees. I have to have a belt on them, but these are dungarees I got on the sale from New Look. I love them. I love them so much. Oh, they're so cool. Hello, so it's Saturday. It's the 27th, I believe. And I haven't vlogged since the Sunday. I did do a little clip when I was on the bus heading back. Had my second week in Fraserburgh. It was really good, you know, organising music and different things like that. And yeah, I've got a part to transpose into a different key for a different instrument, so that'll keep me occupied. It sounded really good already for like second rehearsal. It's sounding amazing. Like, and considering they're a younger band as well, it's really impressive. I think I'm gonna sit down. If I don't trip over myself. A couple of updates. I have now finished with the job that I had during my time at university and in summer. My last shift was the Wednesday. It was very emotional. We had a staff meeting on the Tuesday as well, so I had the last staff meeting, and I was saying goodbye, and two of my other colleagues who are leaving, like one's leaving this week, everyone's leaving the following week, they made their speeches as well, and it was very emotional already to start off with. So yeah, it was very emotional, but when I got to the end, I felt this sort of peace almost. So that meant, you know, it was the right decision for me, and I no longer had to, you know, think about talking to tourists about, you you know, open top buses or like accommodation in Sky or different things like that. From Sunday to the Thursday, I went back and forth to my friend's flat to feed the cat. Seemed to eat everything okay. It was a half an hour bus journey from where my flat is to her house. So it was pretty much half an hour there and then half an hour back. So it did take quite a while. It was fine. I mean, like, oh, what night was it? Was it the Tuesday night I stayed over? Again, so because I had the early shift on the Wednesday. The Tuesday, I had the staff meeting at work. Also, went to city council offices to talk about my council tax. I should be receiving more information about that pretty soon. I also picked up a couple of parcels from the post office. One of them is my outfit for tonight, and I don't know. Okay, it's kind of hidden. You could probably see a little bit of tartan along there, but I'll show you what my outfit looks like later on. It's my leaving dinner tonight, so really looking forward to that. It's with all of my former work colleagues. I guess I have to call them former work colleagues now because they're no longer my work colleagues. Feels weird to think that, but no, it should be really good fun. On the Tuesday, had that. Wednesday, I was working. Thursday, I got the bus over to my friend's house from my flat, and then I got to her house at like, it was after 12 o'clock or something. Was able to feed the cat, gave the cat the last amount of food because I didn't have to feed it in the evening on the Thursday, so I basically just gave him like a shit ton of food. And then I got the bus back into town, and then another bus to the other end of the city for a job interview. It was for a pupil support assistant job. The school I had at was super fancy as well. It was really, really nice. The interview was organised before I knew that I was going to do the youth worker job, so I basically went along just to see what would happen, and if I was accepted, I mean, it's full-time hours, like, and it would be something, you know, make it a bit more comfortable. But I didn't hear back from them, but I checked My Job Scotland to say that it was rejected, so I was unsuccessful in that. The annoying thing was my bus heading over to the school was late. It was 10 minutes late, so I was a little annoyed. I had to contact them being like, sorry, my bus is late, blah blah blah. And then they said that they would take in my documentation, my documents, and photocopy them after the interview. So I gave them all my documents and everything, and that was fine. They gave them back to me eventually, and I left the school. Now, last week I've been having, not issues, but basically getting my disclosure in time for this job, and they give it back to you as a copy, like a copy for yourself, so you can have it for different things, etc. So I'll keep it in the folder. Got back home, couldn't find my disclosure. So I had to contact the school, basically knowing that I didn't get the job and all that, to be like, yeah, can you send me my disclosure, please? The receptionist left it in the photocopier, so there was not a lot I could do about it. And I got back home after my interview, and I then went out to have waffles with my friends from work. We were supposed to be catching up with a girl who had her work placement at my old job, but she had a job interview that ended up lasting like 2 hours or something, which was ridiculous. So we were there till we closed. T-Zone is becoming like a regular place for me and my friend now. So it was basically me, my friend, and my old boss as well. So it was really nice just to catch up with them. On Friday, Struan and I both had the day off, so we just chilled at home. I made like sausage sandwiches for lunch, and then like some curry thing for dinner, despite the fact that we're going to have curry tonight. We watched the first episode of RuPaul's All Stars Series 2. Oh my god, like, you guys will understand if you've watched it, but I was just like, what? What? Struan was practically screaming. He was that excited. It was just, oh, it was so funny. So yeah, we watched that, and then I basically spent the last half of the day sorting out my finances, because that's fun, isn't it? Going out for my leaving meal tonight. We're probably going to get drinks beforehand as well, so I'm really looking forward to tonight. I'm off tomorrow, and then on Monday I start my new job, which is interesting. pretty nervous about it. I mean, it's a new project and it's like a new thing that's like started up in the city as well. So it's like, you know, every person doing this job is like new to it in a certain way, including my boss. So it means we're all in this together basically. But it's, you know, it's quite interesting as well to know about that. I also heard back from the other job that I have, casual job, which is childcare support worker. And I've got an induction coming up in September to start getting like shifts for that, like hours for that as well. You know, it's all systems go, it really is. It really is. But I'm enjoying going to concert band and like helping out as a tutor. Like it's still gonna take a while to like get to know the people that I'm working with as well, but they all seem to be really nice and like hilariously funny, so that's really good. So yeah, I'm in a good place, which is really nice. And yeah, I just keep thinking back to like how I felt at the start of the year to how I feel now. It's weird. It's really, really weird. I'm gonna go and eat my lunch because I'm freaking starving. You know what it's like on public transport. I don't eat anything before getting on the bus, and that's both ways. So I haven't eaten since, I mean, I did have my packet of Reese's for breakfast at 7. That's really bad, but like, yeah. And then I need to get have a shower and get dressed for heading out for dinner tonight. I'm expecting it to be very emotional. I'm expecting to have a lot of tears, even though I said I wasn't going to have any tears at this. I'm expecting a lot of tartan because I said that the guys, it would be good if we had like a tartan like dress theme. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Just have a nice chilled out like fun night with my work family, who I love so much and who I'm going to miss working with terribly. But yeah, it's on to new projects, it's on to new ambitions, new goals, and it seems to be working out okay so far, which is good. So yeah, I'll hopefully catch up with you guys later on before the dinner.